Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda, 3 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Now the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paulo Orlando is the second out of the opening frame. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Too high, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gardner on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Shelby Miller will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And that misses, ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Career line against Shelby Miller, 1 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, catcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Miller's got his target. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Perez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carter is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Aaron Judge.
And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now Miller on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, I like the approach. Tried to go for the big home run with 1 swing, dialed it back, went to the 2-strike approach, flipped the ball out there for a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman, I like them.
Matt Holliday standing in now, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that's taken for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Miller sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Starlin Castro. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the
MLB
shortstop.
The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one's down to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here's the 1-0. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby
Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he got him. The Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out. Grounded to first. Carter is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Moss comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball called for strike 2. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 24.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now to the plate, Chris Carter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And that misses. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Holliday standing in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. Now Miller on 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Grounded to the right. Oh, what a dive to first. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in for his second at bat, Raul Mondesi.
Leading
0
off
for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous
Center
pitch
fielder
get
number
him.
6,
He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
Kane.
But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a pop-up now. Torreyes has got it, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still no score. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ronald Torreyes.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There for it, Escobar. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Miller's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. He got a base hit out of it.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A check on first by Miller, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi brings it in, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Moss. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-1 now to Gordon. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Aaron.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Mike Minor comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Mike Minor. Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Carter.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two and 0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Escobar on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday for his career in this matchup. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Minor has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 1-0 Yanks. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Salvador Perez.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. It remains 1-0. Drew Butera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 9, Drew Butera.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Lays off 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Running is Castro. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a bunt attempt here. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Runners breaking for the plate. He squares, and it's in the air. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Torreyes is on his way home. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And he's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Carter, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Matt Holliday is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
How about him? The center fielder.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
In the air now out to right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Michael Pineda notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Shelby Miller takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 4-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Hyun-Soo Kim was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Orioles to the
Let's play ball. 3. Take your base, ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. That hit him. He's got 3.
Your attention, please.
Take your base,
Now
ball 4.
pitching for the Yankees, number 39, Tommy Wayne. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 32, Chris Young. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 29, Tyler Clippard. Now pitching for the Royals, number 40, Kelvin Herrera. Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Yankees, number 31, Aaron.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. Take the base. Ball 4. 3. And hit him. First base. 3.
Your attention, please.
Ball 4.
Now
Take the
pitching for the
base.
Yankees, number 65, Jonathan Holder. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 45, Jason Shreve.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals,
First
number
base.
66, Mike Minor.
Take the base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
3.
Number 43, Adam Warren. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 38, Joaquin Soria. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Let's play ball. Three. Take the base, ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Three. Ball 4, take the base. Three. Take your base, ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Three.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 64, Matt Strong. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54,
He's safe.
Chapman.